What's going on, guys? In today's video we are going to be doing an unboxing and test of this guy right here, the TP-Link Wi-Fi extender. This is the AC1200 and the model number here is the RE305. Now, I have horrible Wi-Fi reception in a few of my rooms in the second story of my house, and that's because the router that we have downstairs is not the best. So in order to get some additional Wi-Fi upstairs, I figured I'd pick this guy up and hopefully close up some of those gaps. Now, an alternative to the Wi-Fi extender is to actually use a power line adapter. That was my original preference, but the power line adapters with the Wi-Fi capabilities, those ones are pretty pricey, so I kind of took that off the list and stuck with this guy right here, which is, I believe I paid $38 for it, so not too bad. And it's supposed to work with both bands, the 5 as well as the 2.4, which is something that I like. So what we're going to do is take a look at this box here. Nothing to really rave about. It's exactly what we think it would be. Just gives us a little description of what it has to offer. Some of the features back here, like I said before, it has the dual band connection, so that's the 2.4 and the 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi bands. Has a high speed mode, supposed to be easy to set up. Has access control, which will allow you to restrict certain devices. Multi-language support, which is something that I don't think we're going to have to worry about, as well as power scheduling, so you could turn it on and off. Now, one of the things that I heard this offers is the smart signal indicator, and there it is right there. So what that's going to do is help you determine which wall socket is the best. So if you're too far and there's a poor signal, it's going to tell you that. And if you're just in the right spot, you're going to get an indication as to that's the socket to use and plug it in. So let's go ahead and open this thing up and see what's inside. Alright, so here we go. Quick installation guide, that's something that we'll hold on to, keep that over there. There's a little licensing sheet, probably something that you don't need to read, so we'll get rid of that. Oh, another installation guide. First one was not in English. This is the one that we want, so we'll keep that over here. And last but not least, the product itself. So it's a lot smaller than I thought. I've never actually had one of these before, and what I do like about this guy here, it's got the Ethernet port in it. That's going to be important, especially for me, because I do have a laptop as well as a desktop. My desktop does not have Wi-Fi, so if we get this nice and close, we'll be able to connect right in through Ethernet. Now on the side of this device, we have two little antennas here. They are directional, so we can maneuver them around. They only kind of go back and forth, so we can't pivot them to the left and to the right, which is not going to be, well, hopefully it's not going to be a big problem. Now on the top face, what we have here, try and get a better view. Hopefully it focuses. There we go. We have the WPS button, which is going to be your push button to sync up with your router. You have a power signal, your other signal, which is going to tell you whether or not you're too far away to the router or when you actually have the most optimal range. Then you can see what bands you're using as well. You got the 2.4, and then you have, lastly, the 5 gigahertz. So that's really all there's to it. Oh, and on the back, there is your reset button. Something that we're probably, well, I hope we're not going to have to press. Now that is all there's to it, to this unboxing. Let's go ahead, get this thing plugged in, and see how it works. Alright guys, so here we go. Let's go ahead and plug in the range extender into the wall and get some power to the unit. As you can see there, all 4 lights lit up, which is a good sign. Now we have this button on top that says WPS. That's going to be a very useful tool because it's going to allow the range extender to connect directly with our router in just a few moments. Now I've gone ahead and clicked on that. As you can see, the power light is flashing, which is what you want to see. And then shortly we should also see the signal light flashing, which means the TP-Link is trying to connect with the router. However, before doing this, you need to make sure that you do hit the WPS button on your router first, and then head over to the TP-Link and click on that one. So like I said before, when the TP-Link extender is trying to connect to your router, the signal light will flash on and off until it does connect. And just a few moments later, boom, there we have it, all 4 blues. If you have all 4 blue lights, that's what you want to see. That means the range extender has now connected or paired with your router, and you should be good to go. So let's head over to our computer and get some speed tests done. Alright, so we're here by the computer now, and as you can see, we have the extension. So the _EXT is now the range extender. That's the range extender's identity, and it's just a clone of the main Wi-Fi. So in this case, it's pretty fly for a Wi-Fi. Disconnected from there. Actually, we're going to connect to there first and do our speed test. Now, as you can see, we're just about the 5 megabytes per second mark. Oh, about to hit 7, not quite. So that's not really the best, especially if you're watching YouTube, Netflix, or anything like that. 6.76 is a pretty horrible speed. The Wi-Fi right now, the package we have, is actually quite low to begin with, so this is not good, and we'll see what the range extender is able to offer us. We're going to go ahead and switch connections over to our _EXT. So there we go, connected nice and quick. That's awesome. And we're going to go ahead and run that speed test again. So right off the bat, guys, we just hit 32, 35, 37, and slightly climbing. I think we're going to cap out at 38. There we have it. And our upload speed was around 11. And we'll wait for that to finish off there. And there we have it, 38.3 download, 9.65 upload. A significant improvement. And for the cost, this is well worth it. So there we have it, guys. An unboxing and a quick review of the TP-Link Wi-Fi range extender. Now this is the AC1200 model. You can find it on Amazon, Best Buy, pretty much any major electronics store or online establishment. I got this when it was on sale. It was, I believe, $39, which is mid-range in terms of price. There are cheaper ones, and there are for sure more expensive ones. But the reason I like this was because it had the dual antennas. It lets you know when and where the signal is weak. And on top of all that, it was super quick and easy to set up. Now lastly, one other thing, this model does have the Ethernet port. So if you're looking to convert an old desktop that does not have a wireless card, which most of them do now, but for example, my rendering desktop does not have a wireless card, I can now connect to the internet by plugging into this device. Now, if you guys have any questions or any comments, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below, and I will do my best to help you out. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.